Welcome to part 2 of our book formatting with Affinity tutorial. Today we are unlocking one of the most powerful features in Affinity. This is the secret for professional consistency. I will show you how to add text frames and running headers and footers. We will use the blank document that we created in part 1. Let's get to work. In Affinity we have several studios. It's shown here on the left top side. We have a Vector Studio, Pixel Studio, and Layout Studio. So these three are the main studios. So probably you know Adobe Photoshop. Pixel Studio is an alternative to it. So you can click on it. You can work with images. You can edit images and so on. In Vector Studio, you can work with vector graphics. But now, for book formatting, we need Layout Studio. There is also Canva AI Studio for those who has subscriptions for Canva. And yeah, you can create your own studios as well. But the Affinity is free. The only thing that comes with a subscription is the AI tools. The rest is free. Let's go to Layout Studio. On the right side, you have your tools. We will not discuss all of them. We will discuss only those tools which we need for book formatting. And one of the most different things of the book formatting softwares from text editors is that you cannot just place your cursor here and start typing like in Word. Instead, you have to insert a text frame, something like a frame or box where you will type your text, and only then you can create a text. So for example, here we have a text frame tool. Let's place it here inside our margins. And now we can type something. Great, this is our first tool which we need to know. And we also have a move tool here. As you probably guess, move tool allows us to select the object and move it. Super. Another tool that we have is an artistic text tool. It's different from a text frame in the sense that it doesn't create the frame but directly creates a box where you can type. Usually with artistic text tool we create only like one word, several words, not long paragraphs, and work with it directly. But we will not use it in book formatting. And the next tool is a table tool. We can create a table like this. We will come back later to tables and discuss them in detail. Here I am just showing you the tools, what we have here in Affinity. The next one is a picture frame. We can create a frame here, just like a text frame, and insert a picture inside this frame. We will also come back to it a bit later. We also have a picture frame like a circle. It's very handy. And we also have some other tools which we do not often use in formatting, so we will skip them. These are the main tools that we need for formatting. Okay, great. Let's delete everything that we have here. And as you know from the previous part, we have created 3 pages. We have preloaded 3 pages. And now we want to add a text. We can type button T on the keyboard. It's a shortcut for the text frame, artistic text tool, and table tool. Okay, so we will place a text frame like this here on the left side and another one on the right side. Okay, cool. And imagine if we have 300 or 400 pages. Surely we will not make it manually. We will not create 400 pages manually and insert pages on each of them. Instead, we will use master pages. Master pages is kind of a template. Everything that we do here is applied on all pages. So for example, let's add a text frame here and another one here. Cool. Let's go back to our regular pages. And you can see that something has changed. We now have this box here and here. You see these crossed corners? That means that this text frame are inside the master page and we cannot move it here right now. If we want to edit it or move it, we should go to master page and then move it here. You see, those are changed as well. Okay, let's return everything as it was before. Okay, now we have the text frames on all pages. Great, we will use it later when copying and pasting our book here in Affinity. On the master page, we can also create footers. The footer is a block of a text underneath the main frame that repeats itself on every page, that we can see on every page. For example, on the left-hand side page, we could write a book title. And on the right-hand side page, for example, we can write the author's name. We can copy this text frame. I hold Command and Shift or Control and Shift in Windows and drag and drop here, so that it moves on the same axis, and we can change the text here. Author's name. And as you can see, those appear on all pages inside of our book. We can also create different master pages. So for example, let's create master B. Okay, you see it's different. On a master B, for example, we can copy everything from master A, place in master B, and let's imagine on a master B, we want this book title and author's name appear on the header, on the top. So here in this page, on this spread, master A is applied, but we can drag and drop master B on it and master B will be applied. You see, here we have master A, here we have master B. There are different use cases when you have to create several masters, but let's stick with only one master. Delete this, delete master. Okay. Let's now discuss what we have on the right side here. Here we have our panels. So we have layer panels. For example, if we go on the master, we see that we have 4 layers for 4 objects. We have author name, the text frame, book title, we have text frame here and text frame here. Okay, we have a character panel. This panel helps you set up the style of the text, so the font, the color of the text, the size of the text, the checking, kerning, language, typography, and so on. We can change the font of this text, of the book title here. It was Arial. We can set to Crimson Pro. Great. You see, the font has changed. We can make it bold, for example. Probably you know all these things, so you know how the book, how the fonts work. The second one is paragraph panel. Here we define the settings of the paragraphs, so the leading, spacing before and after paragraph, spacing on the left, on the right side, the justifications, for example, if it's a bullets and numbering, we can also design those, hyphenation, drop caps, initial words, decoration, everything else. We will cover it on the next parts. We also have a text style panel. Here we have our all paragraph and character styles. On the left side, we have pages panel, master pages and regular pages. We have find and replace panel, table of contents and preflight. Probably in your Affinity you see different panels. You can access them if you go to Window, Text. You have a character panel here, find and replace, paragraph, text frame, and many other panels here. Great, we are getting started successfully. Now we know our tools, our panels. We can work with text frame, with master pages. In the next part, we will copy your manuscript from the Word or any other text editor inside the Affinity and start formatting.